And now, please welcome...
Oh, mother... So the story of Steve Jobs is pretty much the story of Steve Jobs. All of his main events that occur in his life, like with stuff that happened with Apple, stuff that happened with his family, the company that he created, what drama that caused, and now we have Steve Jobs. And I decided to dress up like Steve Jobs. For you guys, for the video, I don't know if you guys got that. I'm Steve Jobs. It's funny. Now, I think the main thing the movie wanted you to walk away with was the fact that Steve Jobs is a big butthole. I mean, every time the movie gets the chance, they make Steve Jobs a complete butthole. Now, I would probably call this the reboot of Jobs. The one with Ashton Kutcher. I mean, they didn't do that great, so they're like, no, let's just make another one. It can make money, probably. Maybe. I don't know. And you can tell they were trying to stay as far as they could from that storyline. They just really try to focus on the daughter and the mother, and it's like, oh, it's not my child. Which, in a way, it kind of bugged me, because some of the really cool scenes were interrupted by the family. The movie's starting to build all this momentum, you're really getting into the movie, and then the assistant just comes in and says, hey, Steve, your daughter's here. And bam, it's just gone. You're kind of just out of the movie. It's like, I'm not really interested anymore. Now, I will give this movie some credit because it did have some good laughs, of him being a butthole. But, I mean, other than that, it was kind of slow. You're watching the beginning of the movie and you're like, what are you doing with this? Like, the story, it just keeps carrying on. It keeps going on and 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 on. And you're kind of like, just get on with the movie. This is the movie. Well, crap. I felt like the entire movie was just a bunch of side conversations. It wasn't actually the story, it was just leading up to the story, which never got there. And you're at the end, you were just like, why? Now, from an editor's point of view, this was kind of really poorly put together. There's this really intense scene happening, and then they layer another scene happening. I guess it's supposed to be parallel, but you don't really know what story you're supposed to be focused on. So it's just like a bunch of flashbacks, and you're just getting all confused. The story it just wasn't smooth. It needs to be smooth. Wipe it with a washcloth or something. Come on. But there was some pretty good acting. I love Michael Fassbender. He does great in the X-Men movies. He's always my favorite, See, the X-Men stuff. I think the chemistry between the characters were great. Their conversations back and forth. It felt the intensity just kept rising. That was really good. I'm gonna say that the last 5 minutes of this movie, that was pretty sweet. I like that. I think it definitely made the movie a lot better than when I was gonna review this. If it got cut off 5 minutes before. For Steve Jobs, I'm gonna give it, on my popcorn scale, a very dry popcorn. It's pretty dry.
How dry is it, Cameron?
So dry that you can't even taste the drama. I'm out. Alright, so what did you guys think of Steve Jobs? Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a week.